election results of 2022 left us all feeling discouraged, depressed, and even marginally angry. But instead of letting it drag you down, think of self-care. Exercise more to boost your energy levels, eat well for both physical and mental health, get plenty of rest so stress doesn't spiral out of control, and while the outcome may not have been what we hoped for, let's use this moment as a reminder to take care of ourselves because ultimately our own well-being is key to shaping the future. Our campaign has discussed how vital such practices are to our country's future, but this disappointment demonstrates that there is so much more at stake in terms of what it takes for us to thrive as a nation, like basic trustworthiness, something we have sadly become conditioned not to expect. While one side may claim victory over their opponent's blunted effort, it serves only as an unfortunate reminder of just how far from grace we've fallen when seeking real positive change. One of the greatest ways to stay motivated, even in the face of overwhelming difficulty and discouragement, is self-care. By looking inward through personal development and historical reflection, we can learn how strong-minded individuals had faith during moments that could have caused utter defeat. With this knowledge firmly planted within us, our determination will not be deflated by any PR campaign the other side chooses to inflict on us, or even the results of various election results. Let's think back for a minute. In the winter of 1777, American patriots faced a seemingly impossible challenge: to resist an empire from controlling their land. Unequipped and unprepared for battle, many chose to retreat and return home despite George Washington's inspiring rally cries. Against insurmountable odds in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, he led those that stayed with him with unwavering faith, showing them what true strength looks like. Through his leadership, they emerged victorious, proving that no force is too strong when united by courage and determination. George Washington's remarkable faith in God was a crucial source of inspiration to his troops throughout the Revolutionary War. Even when things seemed dire and hope felt out of reach, he remained steadfastly devoted to trusting that divine forces were at work. This unwavering commitment undoubtedly helped him lead America into its independence and freedom, the freedom we cherish today. With courage and fervent faith, the Pilgrims embarked on a remarkable journey across treacherous oceans in pursuit of their dreams. Despite facing numerous setbacks upon arrival, including no food supply and an inhospitable climate, they remained resolute in establishing a new home for themselves in what would eventually become America. Through sheer determination over that hard winter, against all odds, those that survived had the opportunity to go back to England, but all of them stayed, and they stayed true to their mission rather than return to England when afforded that opportunity, with hardship along every step of the way, determined by God's unfaltering grace alone. During the Civil War, a war that drug on for 4 long years, up until Gettysburg it looked like the Union would be dissolved. Lincoln also got on his knees. His faith in God turned the tide. Despite the success of the Union in Gettysburg, there was still a long, hard road ahead. Our ancestors faced tremendous adversity head-on, yet still found ways to prevail due to their indomitable will and unwavering faith in God. We are fortunate enough to inherit this tenacity and strength of spirit. Let's honor them by using it as we continue down our own path. Caring for your well-being and growth is a beautiful practice. It allows you to tap into something greater than what we experience every day. Having faith in the divine can be an empowering tool, helping us overcome any obstacle that stands before us. This election season has been another gut punch, making us feel like we have no real control. Actions previously seen as malicious are now commonplace. Instead of celebrating our hard-fought successes, our victories are contested and stifled by intentional misinformation campaigns in a desperate attempt to discredit us. Sadly, it's robbed us not only of joy, but hope too, leaving an all too familiar feeling. being deflated, demoralized, and feeling powerless. But no challenge is too big for us. We have a secret weapon. That's right, faith. When we use it, our capacity to move mountains and create success grows infinitely greater than any person or situation that stands in the way of achieving what matters most. We can find hope, courage, and strength through regular self-care activities. This will prevent us from falling into states of discouragement brought on by external forces. So keep going, fueled with faith that nothing is impossible when you believe in yourself, and more importantly, when you believe in God. Remember, self-care involves 1. Turning to God and putting your faith in His power, not your own. Read uplifting information. You can join our Biblical Citizenship and Constitution Alive courses. Seek out and find areas where we have been successful in history, because they do exist. Meditate and focus on healing your mind from negative thoughts. And of course, exercise, eat well, and get your rest. So let's come together and make a stand for our country, standing up to enemies in the name of God Himself. By praying that we are on His side, instead of asking Him to be on ours, we can work with divine power towards our goal, restoring prosperity and freedom, while trusting that He is leading us. Our mission will not only prosper by relying solely on human strength, it shall thrive when connected with spiritual energy from above.